Let's talk about investing in cryptocurrency. It's no good to know about it and not know how to make money doing it. And because there's so much noise in this space, there's over 9,000 coins, trillions of dollars invested, billions of dollars exchanging hands in the cryptocurrency market. Every single day, you have coins that are doubling, tripling, 10 times in, going up 1,000% in one day, and you don't know what to do. You don't know how to read it. You don't know how to get to these exchanges. You don't know how to get to the coins. You don't know if you should buy. If everything is going up and we're in the middle of a bull run, should you buy? Should you wait? I mean, it's so noisy. It's so crowded. How do you weed your way through? That's why I'm here. The Real Teddy Talk is going to help give you 6 foolproof techniques and strategies to research and invest in the cryptocurrency market and make some money in the process. Stick around.
The Real Teddy Talk. The Real Teddy Talk.
Hey YouTube, it's your girl, The Real Teddy Talk, educating you every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on entrepreneurship, your hustling, your grind, and building generational wealth. And today we're talking cryptocurrency and investment techniques. So this really is an investment technique. This is more of a strategy for researching a coin to invest in. And if you don't do your homework, how will you know to invest? Have you ever seen something or heard about a way to do something and everyone's like, you just have to do this and then you'll have your secret ingredient? So they say the secret to a successful relationship is communication. I agree 100%. My husband would agree as well. However, everyone doesn't know how to communicate. It's just a word in a dictionary. Communication means something, but not to someone who doesn't know how to do it. The key to building wealth in cryptocurrency is 2-part. It's research and patience. Patience is something that you can do with practice, but research is not intuitive. You don't know how to research. You don't have the tools, the techniques, the location, the factual information you need to research cryptocurrency well. That's why I'm here. So if you want to learn how to research cryptocurrency in an easy 6-step process, stay with me. The very first step to research cryptocurrency is to observe. Basically, you need to look around and see what people are talking about, passively listen, and hear what people are talking about. This is not an action step. This is more of a passive step. The first time I heard about cryptocurrency, 2017, I keep bringing that up. Actually, I heard about it in 2016, so it was late 2016. A coworker of mine just kept mentioning cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, but I could tell he was geeked about it, but he was waiting for someone to have a listening ear, and I happened to be that listening ear. Fast forward 4 years later, I'm so glad I listened, all right? So passively listen. If you hear something buzzing, just kind of write it down in your notebook or take a mental note that's something you need to figure out what's going. Take a look at the market. Look at what the market is doing in general, what the economy is doing in general. In the U.S., we just received another stimulus payment, another round of stimulus. A lot of other countries due to COVID have been receiving stimulus continuously for months over the last 12 or 18 months. So if an economy is getting stimulated, then that means there's more money in the economy. And when there's more money in the economy, there's more spending that's happening. And that's good for almost everything. That's good for commerce, that's good for sales, that's good for investing, that's good for all markets, right? And you have to consider that during COVID, people couldn't spend their money on the same things they used to, going out to eat all the time, taking vacations, traveling. All those things are kind of nipped in the bud. So now these people have all this extra income that they were normally spending on this one thing, and they get to spend it on this other thing. Investing, the market, getting back into cryptocurrency, getting back into the stock market heavier. Those kind of things are happening. So if you're that type of person, you want to pay attention to what the market is doing. So just observe. That's the very first thing you need to do. The second step you need to do is actively listen. Put your ear to the ground and hear what people are talking about. You need to involve yourself in these cryptocurrency groups, chats, Telegram, Facebook groups, Twitter, Instagram, and see what people are talking about. Now, it's going to get kind of noisy because everyone has an agenda. Anyone that's telling you, get this coin, get that coin, and they're not obvious as to why that coin is really the best thing or the bee's knees, then you have to be suspicious of them. But listen anyway. There's some people that are passionate about certain cryptocurrency because of its mission, because of its purpose, because of the backers. And those are the ones you want to listen to, and those are the ones you want to tune into and see if that's something that kind of fits in your criteria. You want to participate in these social media groups, and you want to ask questions, let questions be asked. You want to avoid groups that's too much like they're spamming, everyone has an affiliate link for something, they're jibber-jabbering, they're distracting from the main purpose of the group. Because if that doesn't get nipped in the bud, you need to get out of that group, and you need to find yourself another group. The third thing you need to look for is upcoming events. Those are your ICOs, your initial coin offering. Very similar to on the stock market side, private commerce is the IPOs. What new company is coming out with a coin? What does that coin do? How much is it? Is it big? Has it been anticipated or not? Do they already have a foundation laid or are they brand new? Look for those things. See what coins are now being released on certain exchanges. They're on this random exchange that no one has, 1inch, or before it was popular, or Pancake Swap before it became more and more known, and it's moving from one of those to Coinbase, or it's going to go on Binance, or it's going to go on Bittrex, if that's still a thing. Something. It's something big happening with this coin, and more accessibility means more people will buy it. If you can get it while it's on this unknown exchange, then that will be the time to get it, because when it's switched to the larger exchange, it's going to go up in value if it's a good company, right? It's the anticipation build. You want to get in and make that money. Be a first adopter. Make sure you get in before everyone else. If everyone in your chat group is talking about it, it's probably too late. You want to get in before that. The fourth thing you want to look at is the company value. Who's bringing this coin out? Who are they? Do they have the knowledge? What are they doing? What are they saying? And what proof do they have? Once you figure those things out, you go to their website, you look at their white paper, you do some research on the founders, you see what their history is, what projects they were involved in, what plans do they have for that coin? Are they advertising any news about it? Is something coming up? Are they updating you quarterly on what's going on with it? If these things aren't happening, it's probably a dud coin. And dud coins sometimes do well in cryptocurrency in the short run, right? But not in the long term. So if you're in a long-term investor and you want something good for the long run, you have to care about the company's value. The fifth thing you need to look at is market trends. What is happening collectively with the market? If you look at my CoinMarketCap video, you'll see on the right side of that screen a color. And it shows the upward or downward swing of each cryptocurrency on the line. Are all of those lines red or all of them green? Or is it a nice mix of the two? Are we having a really good market day, everything's green? Or is there a lot of blood and carnage in the streets and a lot of it's red? That matters. When it's red, you can buy it on sale. You can buy it at a discount. If it's a good coin and it's red, maybe that's a good day to buy it. But if it's green and it's on its way up and it's been on its way up, that may not be a good time to buy it. So what is the market doing? Compare that to the stock market. Remember, Bitcoin is hedging against fiat currency. So when Bitcoin is doing well, the stock market, the traditional stock market, may not be doing well. And you have to care about those and care about those comparisons. And the sixth and final step to researching and investing with success in cryptocurrency is make a decision. I have been stuck so many times at that indecision phase where I don't know what to do next, and I'm overwhelmed by information, paralysis of analysis, so I do nothing. And in all those moments, I regret it. It's a passive decision to do nothing. I didn't say wait, because making a decision to wait is a decision. But not deciding and not doing anything is not really a decision. So once you've gone through all those steps, you've researched, you passively listen, you actively listen, you've gotten to the groups and you're talking and you're chattering, you notice the market trends, you see what events are coming up, you figure out who the company is, how good they are, decide what you're going to do. Set your budget and decide if you're going to buy it and then sell it, buy it and hold it. Maybe wait until that coin hits a certain value, it goes up to a value or down to a value, or you're not going to buy it. Those are your decisions. Those are decisions you need to make, but don't not make a decision. If you're not going to buy it, move on to something else. Put it in your notebook, maybe check it out again in a couple weeks, wait on it and come back. But don't let the paralysis keep you from making a decision. That is when we live in regret, because people regret the things they didn't do, not the things they do. Have patience in cryptocurrency. Do your research, don't do it too much, and invest what you have to lose. I don't say that because people tend to lose in cryptocurrency. I say that because cryptocurrency is so new and so volatile that even a good coin can tank in a day, and it hopefully can return. But invest what you have to lose, do your due diligence, and you will be fine. If you need more tips, more tricks on cryptocurrency, go to my website, 365dayexitstrategy.com. Sign up for the waitlist for my Introduction to Cryptocurrency course. Start investing in cryptocurrency with confidence. And you might find yourself some goodies down there to download. Check out the description box for some downloadables and some referral links if you're trying to get into crypto and you want to get on Coinbase or Binance. And I'll see you in the next